I think I might be an incel.
Martin Freeman and Jack Lowden from Slow Horses star in The Fifth Step, where one confession could destroy the only person keeping you alive. Do you know any other good movies with Martin Freeman? Let me know in the comments. I'm counting on your good taste.
With stuff like that, if you don't tell someone, your sponsor or whoever, you'll start drinking again.
The Fifth Step follows Martin Freeman as James, a man who's been sober for over a decade, now sponsoring newcomers in AA. He's steady, reserved, maybe even a little closed off. Then enters Jack Lowden as Luka, younger, raw, desperate for connection. The two form a fragile bond over coffee, late-night walks, and the unspoken rules of recovery. But everything shifts during Luka's fifth step, the AA moment where you confess your deepest wrongs to another human being. What he reveals doesn't just shock James, it threatens to unravel them both. If you know Jack Lowden from Slow Horses, you've never seen him this vulnerable. And Martin Freeman? This might be the performance that defines his career. These two don't just act, they hold each other's pain. And it's devastating.
It's 12 steps.
And that's why you need a sponsor.
Quick question before we go deeper. Have you ever been in a situation where one truth could change everything? Drop a fire emoji in the comments if yes. I'll share my story at the end.
You only have sex 3 times a year.
About that, yeah.
That's nothing.
It's more than you're having.
Don't expect flashbacks, dramatic music, or courtroom confessions. The Fifth Step is built on silence, the kind that lives between words. Director Peter Lavolsi strips everything back. 2 actors, sparse locations, natural light. The tension comes from a glance, a hesitation, a cup of coffee set down too hard. And the theme? It's not really about addiction. It's about the terrifying cost of honesty, and whether truth can coexist with forgiveness. If you loved A Man Called Otto or The Father, you'll feel this in your chest. It's not loud. It's lethal. Stick around, because what happens in the third act will change how you think about trust forever. Martin Freeman is at his best when he's understated. And here, he's a master of restraint. You see decades of pain behind his eyes, never needing to shout it. Jack Lowden brings a wounded intensity that balances Freeman's stillness perfectly. Their chemistry feels lived in, not scripted. Fresh off Slow Horses, Lowden proves he can carry emotional weight that most actors twice his age couldn't handle. But let's be honest, this film risks alienating viewers who want plot twists or action. There's no villain, just 2 broken men trying not to break each other. If you're not in the mood for emotional labor, this might feel slow. But if you are, it's devastatingly good. Here's another question. Would you rather hear a comforting lie or a painful truth? Comment your answer. Because this film forces both characters to choose. In a world of curated personas and performative vulnerability, where sharing your truth is often just content, The Fifth Step asks a radical question. What if real healing requires risking everything, including the person who saved you? We live in an age of connection, yet so many of us are starving for real trust. This film doesn't offer answers. It just holds up a mirror and dares you to look. I'll admit, I've been to meetings like this. Not AA, but spaces where one sentence can change everything. That's why this story hits so hard. The Fifth Step isn't about recovery. It's about the terrifying beauty of being truly seen. So here's my answer to that earlier question. Yes, I've had to tell someone something that could cost me their trust. I won't share the details here, but I will say this. The silence before you speak is louder than anything that comes after. Have you ever had to tell someone something that could cost you their trust? I'd love to hear your story. Drop it in the comments. No judgment, I promise. If you believe cinema can be quiet and powerful at the same time, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell. We'll be breaking down the ending the moment it drops. Until then, be kind. You never know what someone's fifth step might be.